following subsequent weeks, so we can talk about, what we all have going on.
Yeah, and follow us because we want you guys to be able to learn what we're doing and be guests on it also. So if you would like to be a guest, please speak up and let us know so we can put you on that calendar to be a guest. And then like today is all about learning the process of what we're going through and all of us sharing that stuff. But the live is going to be like having a guest speaker, and we're going to be asking them questions and kind of talking to them and showcasing them, that sort of thing, and anything else that comes down the pipe. For instance, tonight, Pace is going to be doing the Prime affiliate links, and they're going to be putting all of our content together for us. I don't know what that'll look like, but maybe we'll plug that in somewhere, something. But that's what we all want to accomplish, is a way to monetize what we're working on.
What is that? What is the, is that what the primetime thing is? Is that what that is?
So he's going to give us all an affiliate link to Prime. He had a big announcement, Primetime, or Prime.
Corporate services.
Thank you.
I saw that. I just didn't know what primetime meant on the calendar.
So tonight he's got, it's in our Owners Club messages. He's got content started already. So he's going to start opening the door, it sounds like, for the fountain. So tonight at the call, then he's going to go through that process and probably teach and train us all what we can use and how we can use it and monetize it and start working on that aspect of it, which is super great. Here, what we're doing with Wholesale Hotties, and you guys too, because we're going to be streaming to all of our different YouTubes. And as we add that component into our own YouTubes, it will boost us up to be able to do more.
And then you can put your affiliate links inside of your social medias. So say if you want to sign up, it's in the description.
Exactly.
So that's probably something that we want to do.
Of your each of your socials, you can put your affiliate links, and then every week, the description of the video when we go live, we want to obviously say who this person is and what we're interviewing them about, but then also have different affiliate links for different things.
Yep.
So
that's probably something, Sharon, we should put on the calendar for training also on how to do that, how the best practices. Like, for instance, I don't remember what podcast I was on recently, but they talked about the fact that be careful starting your your YouTube. I know we're all being trained to use, I think it was on Alec Walsh's social media on Tuesday mornings. They talked about if you put you start advertising your YouTube and you're not putting in content out, YouTube doesn't like that. They like new people like us, but as long as we continue to put content out, they'll boost us up. But if we don't, we'll lose. I think it was Rinda was losing a whole bunch of subscribers every single time. They said you have to be consistent with your YouTube content. Whereas Instagram's a little bit more forgiving, and they don't expect you to post all the time like that and then lose subscribers. But YouTube will just knock off some of your subscribers because you're not putting content out regularly.
Itself makes people
YouTube's doing it.
Unsubscribe, so.
Yep.
That's
they unsubscribe them because they're thinking that that's fake or something.
To a podcast, I don't care if they don't put out content I want that subscription. That was my choice.
That's what I was thinking too.
Interesting that them as a platform choose to cancel that subscription or whatever.
That's so shocking that they had said to me. It's like, why would YouTube do something like that to people? They obviously subscribe for it. Well, what they're thinking is that you're not. You're buying subscribers or something to that effect is what they talked about either on Tuesday, actually, because Rinda said she was losing every time she get a whole bunch of subscribers. The next week, half of them were gone.
Viewers or subscribers? Viewers or
subscribers. The same thing happened to me when we did that whole a Zoom where everybody was signing into everybody's or subscribing. I had a bunch, and then I went and I was back to 8. So I lost everything.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have to watch. So if you're subscribing to somebody, you have to watch one of their videos.
That too. Thank you for reminding that. Yep. You're right.
No kidding.
If you don't
Kristen,
have a
what were you gonna-
video or content.
Kristen keeps raising her hand. What were you going to ask?
Just so for the purpose of that conversation, does anybody know the ideal for the YouTube algorithm? What's that happy place? Is it twice a week, once a week?
Well, Luz just brought up a really good, I forgot about this part of it. The person who subscribes needs to watch a video in order to stay on. So we have to encourage that, number one. And then the other thing was content. And that's about roughly once a week is what was talked about on the Tuesday call. Once a week content, keep putting it in there. YouTube will love you all over the place. But I think she's right with the subscribers. They take them off if they don't watch a video. So we want to encourage everyone to watch a video. Now, how that works with the live and they subscribe from that, that's for us to
That's
find out. I guess.
interesting to know. So we should all definitely go and watch each other's YouTube videos once we've subscribed. Because I forget who it was, but one of you five I had subscribed to, and then when I was looking for you yesterday to make sure that we were live, it wasn't that, like, my subscription wasn't there. So that must be what happened. So I'll have to go.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's insane to me.
Also,
Like,
Sherry Dugan, yours is
Dunnigan?
streaming right now. Monique, yours is streaming to YouTube. Catherine, yours is streaming to Facebook. Donda, yours is streaming to your YouTube. And Sharon, yours is streaming to your personal and the Wholesale Hotties. So
Does that
there's
limit us on how many people can have multiple streaming at the same time?
I think all of you can be streaming as long as you just connect it, as long as you add it.
Okay.
Barry had to hop off.
and I think the free version, it's like what, 3 different spots?
Mm-hmm.
And then the free version doesn't let you do a custom RTMP link. So that's why I had to send that information to Angie. So that way, because the only way to stream to a Facebook group is through the streaming keys and RMTP link or whatever. And so in order to get this to the Wholesale Hotties Facebook group, we'll have to link it that way. So Angie will set that up for next week if she's going to be our host. Yay! And then also, someone asked about Instagram. So Instagram, you have to go to, on your browser, go to your Instagram page. Let me walk through this while I teach you so I remember. So you go to your Instagram page on your
Can you
browser.
share your screen?
I don't know. Can I in StreamYard?
Yeah, it says present, or mine does. Mine says present, and then there's options like slides,
screen.
video, share screen.
Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. Okay, whatever. Share screen. Working on it. Okay, so you go over here. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so over here on the left, this button that says create. And then you hit live video. And then you're going to add a title. And then audience, public.
I don't have that because I'm not in professional mode.
And then hit next. And then that gives you your streaming URL and the streaming key. Here's the thing. When you're in StreamYard, you have to then hit go live here. So you have to leave this window open while you're streaming.
I think it's because I'm in creator or whatever the professional, the level right below professional. I think so. If you're not professional, then you can't get that link.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to be creators. That was the better choice.
Well, that's what I have, but in order to get that link she's showing, you have to be professional.
Are you professional, Sharon?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So what's the difference between creator and professional?
Now I need to go back, but no,
things you can do like that.
But I thought that with a professional, you don't have as many viewers. Whereas creator, Instagram is more like better.
That's what he told us as far.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, but there's the difference between a professional, like a business professional account, and a professional creator account.
Okay. So you're saying be a professional creator.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it also changes what music you can use too. So you can't use you can't use like pop songs or whatever.
Right.
Like if you're on professional.
Oh no, I can use all that.
That's
so weird. There's a difference between a business account and a professional account. So like that, I think, is where there's confusion as well. So you don't want a business account because a business account is very, very limited. But a professional account can be a professional content creator, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I got it now, Sharon. Here we go. Stream key.
Because I thought that I had done this professional. There is no option. The only option is switch to professional. I don't see business versus creator versus. I see that on Facebook, but not on Instagram.
Just switch to professional mode. And then
because that's what I literally just did. Because I accidentally switched it to a personal, and then I switched back to professional, and now I'm streaming live on my Instagram.
Yep.
And I can see it in that little box that you were talking
and then
about.
it'll ask you what type of professional are you, and you can select content creator.
Yes. Okay. And then you got to click the go live up top.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. Correct. Yeah. And so the whole time that you're live, you have to have that window open.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
So once you hit go live, leave that browser window open to the side. And so since we have free accounts, we can't do to Instagram, but you can because you have the RMTP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
TikTok is the same way. TikTok uses the streaming keys and that type of a link, as far as I know.
Okay. Okay, so this looks good. Okay, however, inside of the StreamYard, you don't see your Instagram stuff. So that's why you need to keep that open, because Instagram is on a whole separate little platform.
Correct.
Okay.
And now stream, like Nancy said, we've reached the max number of destinations, so can't add more.
As a guest, you can add up to 2 destinations to the stream. So I'm maxed with Wholesale Hotties and then my personal YouTube.
No, we all are streaming to our, and so you can't add because this stream has reached the max number of guest destinations. A lot of guests are already streaming to their own destinations. So it says you'll be able to stream if another guest stops streaming to one of theirs.
Okay.
So that's something for for us to note as a group for how we're gonna.
Well,
Right,
also,
so I
Maybe-
did some of mine so that to see if you guys could add yours, like add another avenue.
possibly,
see-
but the thing that popped up on mine was, as a guest, you can only stream to 2 locations. So
Okay.
I can't stream to more because I have the Wholesale Hotties YouTube and then my personal YouTube.
Yeah,
So I
Nancy
wouldn't be able-
Nancy put it in the chat, but it's happening to me too. I'm
Okay,
only
and then
streaming to one.
also
So
you need
Angie,
you need to add your title and like description for it to go live as well. Because when I'm looking in here, I see it says Catherine is not streaming yet because I think you need to add a title and a description.
oh, I didn't ever get that far. It didn't give me that option. It just put that message up.
Mine's definitely streaming on my Facebook.
I wonder if we ought to, when we're getting ready to go live, we ought to say, okay, a couple go on Facebook, a couple go on Instagram, so we make sure we cover all the different forums.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, the other thing too is the actual platform, like what we're doing, the Wholesale Hotties itself. We're only having one guest with the 5,
Right.
weekly. So I would think that the goal is to, stream to the Wholesale Hotties and those hosts and the guest host platform. And so in
Yes.
that instance, we're not trying to stream to 24 different platforms, just those that are the guests for the week and then our main host.
Right. Correct.
So we won't have this problem per se. It's just because today we're trying to stream to everybody.
Hi, Dorina.
Hey, Dorina.
Karina! Well, potentially, I mean, that's something to talk through, right? Is just like how many of, if you have 5 hosts that week or, or co-hosts or things like that, because like, I'm just thinking about like, if you have, like Wholesale Hotline, right? It goes on Paces, it goes on Jamil's,
Right.
it goes on, and so they do have it streaming to more than just one Facebook group or one.
Yeah, no, that's
thing.
what we've been doing. Yeah, no, absolutely. But my point is that we're not streaming it to 24. We're streaming it to the people that are on that week.
Yes.
So
Which
we've
would be
been
less-
doing. Go ahead.
Right, so that's going to be potentially, that's why it's like how many will be considered hosts that week, right? That's
So we have the 5 that are dedicated to be there weekly, and then whoever the guest host, whoever the guest speaker is that comes on.
so I guess just knowing what the maximum amount
But-
is
But the
that
5
can be
could be
streamed
also,
to.
yeah, the 5 could be streaming to multiple. So they could be going to 5.
Right,
And
so what's
if
the
you're
max
pushing
capacity?
5, then you reach your max.
Oh, that's interesting.
I guess I suppose, but
Way to check that out.
Because if
but are
everyone's
we streaming to
doing
people's accounts when they're not even on the cast? Is my point.
But Sharon, so if you're streaming to 5 different platforms, I'm streaming to 5 different platforms. Is that included in the 10, or is it just by person? You know that answer?
I don't have a maximum. I can stream to thousands of platforms or locations at the same time with Streamlabs. I have a maximum number of participants, so that's 24 for me.
Okay.
But as far as streaming locations, I can go anywhere. But my point was, as far as the podcast goes, like I would think that we stream to the people that are on,
Right.
and then that, changes week by week, possibly. But like the people that are on is who we're streaming to that week.
Yeah, I think
So,
we understand this part.
Let's say, I'm going to use Donda right now because she's Black for some reason. Let's say that Donda, comes on one week, but then she never comes on again. are we going to continue every week to stream for her YouTube?
No, she's
No.
what Monique said is if you have 5 hosts and they're streaming to 5 platforms each, and then you have a guest or 2 and they're streaming to 5, what's the max capacity that this platform has for streaming out?
Oh, I was misunderstanding. Okay,
That's what
yeah.
we're talking about.
I have a migraine today. Forgive me. My brain doesn't work with migraine.
You're doing much better than me with migraines.
Oh.
I can't function.
I've taken so many meds this morning. It's bad. So yeah, for Streamlabs, it's unlimited. So if we had 100 destinations, if we had 1,000 destinations, I could stream to all of them. So
it sounds like nobody knows what StreamYard's possibilities are.
Yeah. So sounds like
obviously there's something limiting us because that message keeps coming up.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, because if I go in and try to do any streaming on any of my social media, that it comes up and says the maximum number of guests have been reached. So
Okay. All right. Well, this was good. Great little learning.
Get on. We know how to do that.
Yeah. Now we got the hot pink going on too.
Hey.
Yeah, girls.
All right. Well, should we end it?
Yep.
Good.
Thanks,
Thanks,
everyone.
Thanks, Sharon.
Again, for every Thursday, Wholesale Hotties will be on. At what time, Sharon Smith?
7 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
So 654, wherever you are in the country.
5 Mountain.
5 Arizona.
5 Mountain.
Okay. Every Thursday. So we'll see y'all there.
Okay.